Hello everyone, I am Dr. Shankar De and today in this session we will discuss about facial muscles. So what are the various facial muscles? We will identify one by one. So number one, here you can see marked muscle. Number one is what muscle? Number one is frontalis muscle. So frontalis muscle or frontal part of occipitofrontalis muscle. So number one is frontalis muscle. So this is number one. This muscle is frontalis muscle or frontal part of occipitofrontalis muscle. What is number two? Muscle number two. Here lies the muscle number 2. What is this muscle? This is corrugator supercilii muscle. So this is corrugator supercilii muscle. Corrugator supercilii muscle. So this is number 2. This is also corrugator supercilii muscle. What is number 3? Number 3 is this muscle. What is number 3? Number 3 is procerus muscle. So number 3 is procerus muscle. Number 3. Next, next is number 4. What is number 4? Number 4 is depressor supercilii. So this is number 4. So number 4 is depressor supercilii muscle. So depressor supercilii muscle. This is number 4. Then what is number 5 muscle? This muscle is number 5. This rounded muscle around the orbit is number 5 muscle. So number 5 muscle is orbicularis oculi. Orbicularis oculi, rounded muscle around the orbit or eyeball. This is orbicularis oculi muscle. So this is also number 5. This is orbicularis oculi. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4 and number 5 muscle. Next is number 6. What is number 6? Number 6 is also same. This is actually the whole rounded muscle is orbicularis oculi. This is also orbicularis oculi. So number 5 and 6 orbicularis oculi. So 5 and 6. Then number 7. What is number 7? That number 7. Number 7 is this muscle. Number 7 is this muscle. What is this muscle? This is actually nasalis muscle. So number 7 is nasalis muscle. Number 7. Next is number 8. Just lateral to the number 7, this is number 8 muscle. What is number 8 muscle? What is number 8 muscle? Number 8 muscle is levator labii superioris alacnazi muscle. So very big name, levator labii superioris alacnazi muscle. Biggest muscle name in human body, levator labii superioris alacnazi muscle. So number 8 is levator labii superioris alacnazi muscle. What is number 9? Now what is number 9? This muscle is number 9. This is number 9 muscle. This, what is this muscle? This is levator labii superioris. So this is only levator labii superioris. Levator labii superioris. This is inserted to this muscle. Number 9 muscle is inserting into upper lip, and number 8 muscle, as the name describes itself, levator labii superioris alacnazi. It's inserted to both upper lip and nose. So that is why it is known as levator labii superioris alacnazi, and number 9 muscle is only attached to upper lip, levator labii superioris. Next is number 10. Next muscle number 10. What is muscle number 10? This is the muscle number 10. So what is muscle number 10? Muscle number 10 is zygomaticus minor. So muscle number 10 is zygomaticus minor. So if there is any muscle named as minor, there should be another muscle named as major. So there is another muscle number 11. What is this muscle? This is zygomaticus major. So this is zygomaticus major. So one other is zygomaticus minor, another is major. Both this muscle inserted into this part, angle of the leaves. So these are the muscle zygomaticus major and minor. Next is number 12. What is number 12? This muscle. Number 12, around the mouth or oral opening. So what is that muscle? Rounded muscle around the mouth, that is orbicularis oris, that is orbicularis oris. Next, number 13, number 14, number 15, this muscle. Here lies 13, 14, 15. So what are this muscle? Number 13 is buccinator cheek muscle, buccinator muscle, cheek muscle. Number 14 is rhizorius muscle responsible for dimpling. So rhizorius. Number 15 is one of the number 15 is this muscle. This muscle is masseter muscle. This muscle is masseter muscle, one of the muscle of mastication. So this is masseter muscle. And what is number 16? This muscle is number 16. Number 16 is depressor anguli oris. So number 16 is depressor anguli oris. What is number 17? Number 17 is this muscle. Number 17 is this muscle. This muscle is depressor labii inferioris. Depressor labii inferioris. And what is this muscle in the neck? Number 18. Number 18 is platysma. Number 18 is platysma. And another muscle, last muscle in this image, that is number 19. Number 19. So this is muscle number 19. This muscle at the region of mentum, that is why this muscle is named as mentalis muscle. So this is mentalis muscle. And what is this muscle? Number 20 at the temporal region, that is why it is known as temporalis muscle. So temporalis muscle. So 20 muscles I have discussed. So again, number 1 is frontalis, number 2 is corrugator supercilii, this is procerus, this is depressor supercilii, this rounded muscle is orbicularis oculi, this is nasalis, this is levator labii superioris alacnazi, this is levator labii superioris, this is zygomaticus minor, this is zygomaticus major. Then this is buccinator, this is rhizorius, then this is mentalis muscle, then this is depressor anguli oris, this is depressor labii inferioris, and this is mentalis muscle. And in the neck, these are the platysma, and in the temporal region, this is temporalis muscle. So this is all about the facial muscle, identification of facial muscles. Now we will discuss the nerve supply of the muscle. So before discussing the nerve supply, you have to know the terminal branches of the facial nerve. Here lies the terminal branch. This number 1 is the temporal branch of facial nerve. So this is actually temporal branch of facial nerve. What is number 2? Number 2 is zygomatic branch. So number 2 is zygomatic branch of facial nerve. What is number 3? This is number 3, means this nerve, these are the number 3 nerve. What is this nerve? This is actually buccal branch. This is buccal branch of facial nerve. And what is this? This is number 4. This is mandibular branch of facial nerve. So temporal, zygomatic, buccal, mandibular branch. And lastly, in the cervical region, this lowermost terminal branch, that is cervical branch. So these are the 5 terminal branch for facial nerve. So 5 terminal: temporal, zygomatic, buccal, mandibular and cervical. As you can see, the temporal branch supplies upper part of this orbicularis oculi. See, this nerve is supplying upper part of orbicularis oculi, this muscle, frontalis muscle or frontal part of occipitofrontalis muscle, along with hair lice muscle corrugator supercilii. So temporal branch, 3 muscle, one is orbicularis oculi, another is frontalis, another is corrugator supercilii. So these are the muscles supplied by temporal branch. Zygomatic branch, as this temporal branch supplies upper part of orbicularis oculi. See, this zygomatic branch supplies this part or lower part of this muscle, orbicularis oculi. So this is also supply orbicularis oculi, lower part. Then supply of buccal branch supply maximum muscle. Here lies zygomaticus major, zygomaticus minor, then levator anguli oris, then buccinator muscle, and this muscle orbicularis oris. So what are the muscle? Zygomaticus major, zygomaticus minor, levator anguli oris, levator labii superioris, levator labii superioris alacnazi, then buccinator muscle, then orbicularis oris muscle. These are the muscle supplied by the buccal branch. Then marginal mandibular branch, as you can see, marginal mandibular branch. Then is marginal, one minute, just marginal mandibular branch. So see, this is number 4, marginal mandibular branch. This is supplying the, here lies one muscle, rhizorius. Next, depressor anguli oris. Next, depressor labii superioris, and this muscle, mentalis muscle. See the supply. So rhizorius muscle, depressor anguli oris, depressor labii inferioris, and mentalis muscle. And lastly, this number fifth branch is supplying this muscle in the cervical region or neck, that is platysma. That is platysma. So facial muscles are supplied by this terminal branch of facial nerve. And another 2 muscle that I have discussed in my previous image was masseter and temporalis. Masseter muscle is supplied by this muscle. This masseter, muscles of mastication, is supplied by actually mandibular nerve, mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. So mandibular division of trigeminal nerve supplies this muscle, this cranial nerve 5 or trigeminal nerve, mandibular division. Also this is also another muscles of mastication, temporalis. This is also supplied by cranial nerve 5 or trigeminal nerve, same mandibular division, same as masseter muscle. So mandibular division, mandibular division of trigeminal nerve. So these are the nerve supply of facial muscle. Next is, what are the function of facial muscles? Function. So function, there are various emotional expressions that is controlled by various facial muscles. So what are those muscle and what are the expression? First of all, frontalis muscle, this muscle. These muscles actually controls the expression like surprise, horror, or fright. What is the action of this muscle? This muscle produces transverse wrinkles in the forehead. So this muscle actually produces transverse wrinkles on the forehead. So this is the action of frontalis muscle, muscles of surprise, horror or fright. It produces transverse wrinkles in the forehead. Then is frowning. During frowning there is vertical wrinkles on the forehead. There is vertical wrinkles on the forehead and transverse wrinkle across the root of the nose. Across the root of the nose. This is this is actually action is this action is actually frowning. This vertical wrinkling on the forehead and transverse wrinkle across the root of nose is done by two muscles. One is corrugator supercilii and another is here lies, and this is corrugator supercilii, another lies this muscle, this is procerus. So these are the muscles for frowning. Next is, what is the next? Next is anger. So next is anger. So during anger there will be dilatation of this nasal aperture. So during anger there will be dilatation of this nasal aperture and depression of the lower part of the nasal septum. Depression of the lower part of the nasal septum. This is done by dilator nares. So this is done by dilator nares and depressor septi, and depressor septi, that depress the mobile part of the nasal septum, depressor septi. Next is laughing. Next expression is laughing. During laughing, the angle of the mouth is drawn away from the center. So during laughing, so for expression like laughing, what are the muscles that helps in expressions like laughing? One is zygomaticus major, another is zygomaticus minor. So these are the muscles for expressions like laughing. Then another expression is sadness. So another expression is sadness or sorrow or grief or grief. So what are the muscles responsible? The levator labii superioris, levator angulioris, and along with depressor angulioris. These are the muscles for sadness, sorrow or grief. And how does it represents the expression? There will be accentuation of the, here lies one fold, that is nasolabial fold. Elevation of eversion, there will be elevation and eversion of upper lip, and angle of the mouth is drawn downwards and laterally. So there will be prominence of nasolabial fold, elevation of eversion of the upper lip, and angle of the mouth is drawn downwards and laterally. So this is sadness or sorrow by levator labii superioris, levator angulioris, zygomaticus minors, and depressor angulioris. Next is grinning. Next is grinning. It is retraction of the angle of mouth. So there will be retraction of the angle of the mouth, bilateral retraction. This is done by muscle rhizorius. It is also responsible for producing rhizorius dimple in the place of modulus. Next is irony. Irony is done by irony. The expression irony, responsible muscle is depressor labii inferioris. Angle of the mouth is drawn downwards and laterally in case of ironical expression. Next is doubt. In case of doubt, next expression is doubt. Next expression is doubt. In case of doubt, this lower lip, in case of doubt, this lower lip is protruded and there will be puckering of chin. This is actually done by mentalis muscle. There is a mentalis muscle. And lastly, another expression, that is ori. That is ori. And what is the muscle responsible? During ori, there will be skin folds radiating laterally from angle of the eye. During ori, there will be skin fold, skin fold radiating laterally from lateral angle of the eye, skin fold on the lateral aspect of the eye. The muscle responsible is orbicularis oculi, orbicularis oculi, oculi. And lastly, two muscle, that is rounded muscle. One is this muscle orbicularis oculi, another is this muscle orbicularis oris. So this muscle orbicularis oculi is responsible for closure of eye, and this muscle orbicularis oris is responsible for closure of mouth. So this helps in closure of mouth, orbicularis oris, and this helps in closure of eye. So these are the muscles, facial muscles, their actions. And buccinator, here lies one muscle buccinator, here lies one muscle buccinator that helps in blowing of air. Here lies another muscle, that is masseter. So here lies another muscle, that is masseter, and in this region another muscle lies in this region, that is temporalis. So these two muscles are actually muscles of mastication, helps in mastication or chewing movement. So this is all about facial muscle, their nerve supply and their action. Lastly, I will show you one beautiful image of facial expression and the muscles responsible for it. So see, see the image carefully. First of all, in the first image there is actually transverse wrinkle on the forehead in case of surprise, horror or fright. So these transverse wrinkles on the forehead are produced by actually frontalis muscle or frontal part of occipital frontalis. This is corrugator supercilii muscle, this is corrugator supercilii. This is responsible for frowning, or in this region verticals wrinkling. So frowning or verticals wrinkling. So this frowning or vertical wrinkling done by corrugator supercilii. Next, see rhizorius for grinning, this mentalis for doubt or disdain. So this is rhizorius for grinning. Then see smiling face, zygomaticus major or minor for deviation of angle of mouth. Then see orbicularis oculi for closure of eye. See, and this is orbicularis oris, and this is blowing, orbicularis oris and buccinator muscle responsible for blowing. And see rhizorius and depressor labii inferioris responsible for deviation of angle of mouth along with deviation of the lower lip downwards. This is levator labii superioris and depressor labii action, and this is levator labii superioris alachnasy and part of the nasalis muscle. So these are the various action. This is platysma. See here, see here the contracted platysma muscle in the neck. So these are the all about facial muscle, their nerve supply and action. So these are various facial expressions, and here I discussed about the various nerve supply, and this is about various facial muscle, their identification. So for more such videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel Dr. Shankar De. So stay tuned for the more videos on head neck anatomy. Thank you very much for your attention.